this is the third round. Okay, so once again, let's make a quick rundown of the rules. So there's 3 minutes for presentations for each startup and 3 minutes jury Q&A round. People from the audience, sorry guys, cannot ask questions. And of course, 3 winners from this semifinal will go to finals tomorrow at 16:00. So let's start and meet and greet the first startup of the round 3. And it's called Distribyte. Please welcome on stage. Hey!
Hi everyone, I'm very excited to be here. My name is Kfir and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Distribyte. We're going to talk about cloud computing. Cloud computing promised to ease the pain of software development and deployment for big enterprises and startups. But it's a false statement. What happens is that 90% of all developers and IT executives expected more from the cloud. They expected simplicity. They expected a faster execution of their software development, a reliable service, and getting zero maintenance. But what do cloud providers promise? Cloud in a click. But they give you automation tools, and on top of that, they give you orchestration tools. That brings you to the 21st century famous spaghetti mesh. It takes you all the way back to the 80s when it was the biggest pain for enterprises and new developers. The huge pain, according to Gartner, is finding the right skill set for CIOs and IT executives. Another huge pain is the cost. Solution partners charge you $5 on each dollar you spend on cloud providers, on your infrastructure. Distribyte brings you a whole new cloud. Distribyte transforms any code to a cloud-native code. It means that you get a fully managed service that gives you elasticity and automating scalability. It makes your service highly available and globally distributed without you, as a developer or company, investing a line of code to support it. We support both new digital services and both migration of legacy code from big enterprises that are looking to go fully cloud. It's a cross-industry pain. We had the chance to speak with some of the market leaders like Amazon, Semperis, Cisco, VMware, and many, many more. They all say the same. Our solution is one of its kind, and it's a game changer. If you take, for example, the general manager of VMware Israel, that's his statement, that it's the first solution to bridge the gap between IT and developer, the first real one solution. We have a kick-ass team. It's me and my co-founder. We are all ex-IBM, ex-Microsoft. We are all have a first degree in computer science. We are backed by 500 startups and private angels. We are looking for a strategic partner. And if you missed on AWS, Google Cloud Platform, or Microsoft Azure, please come and talk to us. Don't miss it again. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Distribyte. I have an amazing skill. It is called an attention disorder. So I forgot to mention our honorable members of the jury. So now every and each one of you can present yourself, and then you can continue with the Q&A. Thank you so much.
Who's going to start? Yep.
Yes, I'm Russ Allen from Accelerate Athens. We met earlier, and I think.
Hello, everybody. I'm Karol from Springtide Ventures, venture capital fund from Prague, Czech Republic, and we are focusing on Central Europe and Israel.
Hi, everyone. I'm Tomas Andruškevičius from Practic Capital, local investor.
Hello, everyone. My name is Karol Szubstarski from Intel Capital, corporate VC arm of Intel.
Hey, I'm Kristi Lanema. I'm from Karma Ventures, a Tallinn, Estonia-based VC fund.
Hello, Chris Haley from 01 Ventures, London early stage venture fund.
Hi, I'm Mike Bradshaw. I'm the head coach at Startup Sauna. We're a early stage accelerator program based in Helsinki, Finland. We concentrate on the Nordics, Baltics, Central Eastern Europe and Russia, helping the best teams become better.
Hi, Christian Tholowolski, advisor in B2B SaaS.
What does your product do?
Okay, so basically what our product do is a proprietary technology that enables us to take any code that was developed on a local machine, whether it's a laptop or a server, and we run it as a cloud-native service. We make it scalable, highly available, and distributed. That's what it does. It completely, transparently takes the code and run it in a cloud-native manner. That's what we do.
What is your current business status? How many customers do you have? How much revenue do you have?
So we are an early stage startup. We have 3 startups piloting with us, and we are in continuing development.
Could you please tell us a couple of words about business model monetization?
Okay, so we have 2 business models. One is a PaaS, platform as a service. Companies can consume us as a service over the web. And the other one is licensing. We can install our product, our technology on-prem, on-prem in enterprise companies. And we have another revenue streams coming from features that are on top of our technology that are supporting continuous deployment, debugging, auditing, and many security features that are just unavailable today to the market. They are all side effects of our new technology and architecture.
Take this. Okay.
What has your interaction with 500 startups been?
We've been part of their bootcamp in Israel. It's a 1-month program, and they invested a small amount, took a small percentage of our company, and we enjoyed their cooperation with us. That's about it.
Okay, thank you, Distribyte.
Thank you.
And now, designing your home will never be the same because it goes high-tech. Please welcome on stage 3D Design Home Startup. Welcome. 3 minutes.
Hello, my name is Guillermo, and today I will present 3D design home and startup, which started in 2016, and the team behind it. It's a 3D catalog and a constructive platform which is developed to challenge the good trade sector and the sale methods. And shops, manufacturers, e-shops will be able to show the customers their own product on the wide screen in the shop in 360. And they also will receive the link to the active link to the website on their own website where they will be able directly to watch the objects, the products in 360. And the other thing which we also kind of reaching out is virtual reality as well. But from the beginning of the development of the business, the team was closely working with the manufacturers and the retailers to understand the needs which they have to increase the added value. And what we figure out, and probably everybody knows, that it's easier to attract the stream and the traffic to the website, but sometimes it doesn't increase the sales. And that's what our platform is suggesting. It's suggesting the experience of the product, and create your personal story. And what is good, it's easy to use and everybody can use. And we are not only looking at the customers, but we're also looking for the professionals who are working with that, like real estate agents and designers. And the other thing is that by joining the platform, company who joins already the existing companies, they can increase the traffic to the website and create that added value which we are looking for. And for example, if somebody is designing their own home, a dream home, and they can use the real products and use the high resolution texture and try the product in their own home, it increases the experience, what we all these days are looking for. And what is good thing is that we are looking for the easy solution to go from one software to another software, and that would be usable for everybody, and it would be easily to exchange between the client and the designer and the manufacturer. So thank you so much for the attention, and I am open for the questions.
Hi, so it seems to be pretty crowded market. So how are you unique from your competitors, and who do you consider the closest competitor?
Our one unique feature is that we are working directly with the original products. It means we are working with the manufacturers.
So how do you create the models? It's like on manufacturer side?
Yeah, they are
do you
sending
provide software?
Yeah, they are sending the designs and information from the designers to us, and that's how we use. For example, this slide, it's a company in Lithuania, and they're sending our designs where we can put in a constructor and see match it.
How do you make money?
How we make money? So at the moment, because the business just started in 2016, so it's still in the development. But our idea is business to business. It's mean per object. It's mean if the retailers will put the object in our platform, we will charge them per object.
How many manufacturers do you have on board right now?
We're just starting, so we already have one manufacturer which 100% decided to put the products on the platform, and we are aiming for 20 manufacturers this year.
What's the background of your team?
The team is 6 people, and they business developers from Lithuania. No more questions?
Maybe the last one about monetization. So it's like one-time fee per object, or it's like... It's not SaaS, right? It's not monthly fee.
We are looking per object, yeah, but not increasing the certain amount of because it's kind of per object, not more than 4,000.
Okay, it's not recurring revenue, isn't it?
What?
A recurring revenue.
I can't answer to your question.
Okay, it doesn't. If you have like 4,000 objects on your platform from manufacturer, it doesn't generate every month the revenue. It's like one-time payment.
Yes, but more about the payment method. I will encourage you to speak with the marketing team.
Thank you so much. The time is up.
Thank you.
3D Design Home. Up next, the startup BookYourStudy. Give BookYourStudy some love. Yeah.
Hello, my name is Sergey and I'm from Belarus. Let's talk about education. we all are studying through the lifetime. We're getting driver license, some of us getting pilot license, some learning languages abroad. And to get education, especially if you're going abroad, could be very time-consuming process. Such, we came up with a platform which help you to choose the way what you study, where you study, and to book education worldwide. Especially it's hard when you want to study something but don't know what you want to study. That's why we created a special algorithm which based on your previous activity on our website, based on your social profile, age, city, interest, income, help you to find the best educational courses for you. So basically, we help people to choose and book education. Why people should book through us, and they're already doing their booking through our platform? First of all, it's because of competitive prices. Basically, we're booking.com, but for education. We create competition, and usually prices in our platform is cheaper than if you book directly at school. Also, we have a loyalty program. Basically, if we have price, the same price have school. But if you book through us, you get special bonus which you can choose for your future bookings and for courses. That's why students prefer to book through us, not directly through the school. We have a variety of programs. Basically, you don't need to attend many of different courses, different websites. You can come to one place, choose and book and save money. It's faster. We charge 50-45 auction-based commission. Basically, schools give us commission for finding students for them. Market, just only English language teaching is 12 billion market according to Study Travel Magazine, the biggest expert organization in language learning. So the market is huge. If you count driver learners, if you count like professional courses, the market is very big, and getting just small portion of this market can bring us a big revenue. Our target audience are students who wants to book faster and cheaper, educational institutions, because we provide them with built-in CRM solution, so they don't need to put information in two different sources. And then we already have 200, we started 1 year ago, we have already 216 students who booked through us. We have more than 800 agreements with schools. Schools are happy to be on our platform because we don't charge them when we don't find them students. We already done front end and back end. Our website is fully operatable. We are working on mobile app or mobile version, improving our smart algorithm, which will help you to book better. So if you have questions, please ask.
So how do you plan to compete against top players in the market like Coursera and Udemy? So
basically it's different, completely different market. Coursera provide online courses. We are for offline courses. Basically, if you want to go to study in UK to learn English, or you want to go to Germany, or you want to get driver license, we are mostly about offline education. If students you want to go to pilot license, so you go to our website, you choose on our website, you book through us.
So you basically address the part of the market that cannot be digitalized, like
yeah, mostly, yeah. Like English learning, study abroad, it's big market.
Do you see that the users that are going to book courses on your platform, are they choosing international courses, so going abroad, or is it for local services?
We do local courses. The check is smaller, but it's more frequent, and we also have going abroad. Mostly it's language. Mostly we have sent now students to study English abroad, UK, US, Malta. Plus also we have our local market, like driving schools, that professional courses. So it's local and it's international. You just type in the place, we place course what you want to study, and then we give you suggestions. Next time you come to our website, we give you recommendations, and you get emails from us which recommend courses for you.
And you have everything on one site, like driving schools and language schools, and that works on one site.
Yeah, you just came, for example, you came to our website, already have suggestions what you need to study. What our algorithm predict for you that you would love to study. If we predict that you want to go abroad, you will see mostly links to study abroad. If we see that you previously was on driving school pages, you will see a suggestion for driving schools. So this.
And how do you get that demographic data?
First of all, we get this data when the people visit our website. We track what pages they visit and create the profile. And then when we see the people from to our website from search engines, we track which words bring them to our website, what IP addresses they use to track their location.
How did your team come together?
So basically, I have worked 17 years in education. I have a biggest educational company in Belarus. We have more than 10,000 students annually who learn with us. Then I meet a guy with a big developer. So we talked together and we decided to create a platform to help other companies to find students for them.
And that's great. Time's up. Thank you. Up next on the stage, a startup called Annoto will show you how to make a proper sushi. Please welcome the startup Annoto and a fishy that is called Moses.
Hi everybody, Sveiki. My name is Kirill. I'm a CEO of Annoto company. And this is Moses, our goldfish. Probably you ask yourselves, why did he bring this fish? But the Moses is here in order to show us that our average attention span is shorter than the average attention span of the fish. This fact is a huge problem for video content creators. Do you know how many people will stop watching video after 1 minute? 45%. And 60% by 2 minutes. Why? Because it was not interesting. Because nothing to keep them watching. But what if they know that in 5 minutes something interesting will happen? What if they know that in 10 minutes their friend discussing something on the video? What if they know the best joke of the stand-up will appear after 15 minutes? That's exactly what we do. Annoto is engagement and collaborative tools for website with video content. Today, there is no tools which indicate what happened while the video. In order to show how it's complicated today for web owners, content providers, and users, let's see a few examples. YouTube is a huge popularity, attracts a lot of comments. But notice where is the video and where is the comments. They're visually disconnected. Tom and his comment reacts on specific moment on the video. YouTube understands it today and provides us link to this moment. But even in YouTube, it's complicated. What will happen if we want to reply Tom? Does anybody remember where was his comment? There is more than 8,000 here. In this situation, it's not just complicated, it's almost impossible to reply him. The discussion is cut here. When we speak about education, the problem is more acute. Even Khan Academy, one of the biggest portals which provides educational video content, asks their users to be specific and indicate the time in the video before they start to comment on something, before they start to ask something. In Annoto, we solved all this problem. We understand that today, it's not enough to make like in the end of the movie, because the feeling, emotions, ideas are changing while watching the video. Today, we're focusing on education and return passive video watching to active social collaborative learning, bridging between evolutionary needs of students and the learning process. We create visual presentation of user-generated content on the video timeline. We enable visual context between discussion and the video. Without watching this video, you can understand where's the point of interest. Virtually every website can benefit from Annoto because we don't influence your existing media infrastructure, we don't influence your UX and UI. We have customers in Israel and abroad, we're starting pilots in Ukraine, Russia, India, and we launched our product 1 month ago in the Open University of Israel, the biggest university in Israel, and we already got positive feedbacks. We understand that we're able to bring students back to the video again and again. In spite of the fact that only 4% of the students create comments, 80% benefit from it. This is our team, and we're here to bring real social experience into online video. Thank you. Moses, did you catch it?
How do you make money at this?
When we work with big organizations like universities, banks, colleges, it's based on the number of subscriptions. Every university pays according to number of their students. We have price for big, medium, small organization.
How did your team come together?
We meet each other in Israel during military service and intelligence force. So we're familiar with each other more than 12 years, like one family. That's it.
How many users do you have right now?
We started developing this software in 2015, and in January we launched our product. January this year.
And how many users do you have now?
We have the biggest university in Israel, 50,000 users, and we launched our product in Ukraine now. It's something like more than 50,000 users. It's B2B.
Maybe I didn't catch it right, but what do you have in terms of technology? Is it a video player that allows you to tag the seconds and minutes, or what?
That's the point. We can provide these capabilities without influencing your existing infrastructures. We can run on YouTube, we can run on Facebook, we can run on any other player that you create. But we bring all these capabilities. We can bring all these capabilities to your website.
Okay.
Does your technology track the iris watching the video as to integrate
yes,
attention span?
We analyzed each engagement of user with the video. We duplicate on the timeline. So that's enable us to create a map of interactions, and the user can understand without watching the video where is the point of interest. So like example of stand-up, I want to see where was the best moment. I want to waste my time to look all this video. I want to get to the most interesting point immediately.
And so do you have like iris recognition technology for the iris of the eye?
Yes, today we analyze all this data, and in the future will be it will be personalized totally, because you will see the most relevant comments for you, for your interest, and the other user will see the most relevant comments for him. It will be personalized.
Okay, thank you, Annoto.
Thank you.
I wish you luck. Okay, you can give it to the next speaker. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's delve further, and our next startup is OneSoil. Let's hear them out.
Hi, I'm Sasha from OneSoil, AI-powered precision farming platform. The smart agriculture market is expected to grow from 5 billion in 2016 to 11 billion by 2022. But the main problem is that most farms are still work inefficiently. And we're here to change this using cutting-edge technologies and make food greener and more affordable. Here's our product, OneSoil. The smart platform for precision farming that use machine learning and help farmers to analyze data from their fields. We take photos of Earth, then we apply our machine learning models to analyze field productivity and to make recommendations for farmers about how to save money. We make early stage prediction of crop yields. For example, here is made by our system in June, and the real crop yields harvested in September. The accuracy is very low now. It's about 88%. We save about 25% of fertilizers by applying them just in those parts of the field where it needed, and about 20% of seeds by reducing the seed rate in areas with low natural fertility. We made wireless modem as a device that sends data from and to agricultural machinery and works with all types of onboard computers, and weather station, the very cheap sensor that can measure moisture and temperature of the soil and can be used for predicting the disease of plants. All data we collect, we then put to our AI platform, the high quality and constant inflow of this data led us to make very precise insights, to give very precise insights to farms for each field. We worked in every climate zone. It's already work. Last year we collaborated with 6 farms in Belarus and we saved for them $250. Here's our team of 8. Among us, PhD with 30 years of experience in agricultural sciences, JS engineer, R&D engineer from London, very experienced engineers in drones, software development, and data science. Now we are rising, and I'm ready for your question. Thank you.
How sustainable is the value creation if you do the overlay 1 year? Can it be replicated the next year, or does fresh data have continuing value?
I'm not sure that I understand your question.
So you map out the farm, and you give me the knowledge as to where my weak areas are.
Yes.
And then the only things that are changing are maybe the fertilizer content and the moisture content. So I guess it's really, I mean, is it creating value if I use your service every year for 10 years, or do I get smart after 3 years and no longer need your service? So I guess the question is, how sustainable is your service?
Okay, I think I understand. What we do now is not a service, but the platform. I mean, we want to make a platform that collaborate with different farmers and that collect data from all these farmers. And one farm can help to another farm with his data. So this is what we're building now.
And are all of the analytics on the drones? All of the data collection is on drones?
The main is pictures from satellites. So we can take pictures from satellites for 10 or 30 years and analyze this batch of images and make predictions using machine learning. So we can predict crop yield or predict the disease of plants, or we can even find the pests or weeds on your field.
How did your team come together?
Sorry?
How did the team meet? How did they come together?
We're working for about 3 years, but in active mode the last year. The first 2 people of our team met in Belarus. I'm from Belarus, on the conference, agriculture conference, Belagra.
Are drones used in every case?
No. We trying to not to use drones because it's very expensive. We're trying to use satellite data at first, but if there is a cloud or something, we can fly using drones.
How do you acquire farms to use your service? Monsanto, for example, bought Vital Fields, an Estonian startup, and is now kind of heavily investing into expansion in Europe and getting more and more farmland on their platform. So what is your advantage in this game, and how do you acquire farms?
We have some. The first is a very strong analytics. We are very experienced data science specialist. No one in the world, almost no one, do the same. So the second one is our devices. The problem is that onboard computers are different.
Thank you, OneSoil. Your time is up. Oh my God. The rules are terrible. Yeah, I know. Okay, so let's continue and let's meet the next startup. It's SwitchRTC.
Hi everybody, my name is Amir and I'm happy to introduce you with SwitchRTC. Enterprise communication is no longer about simple voice calls. It's all about messaging and collaboration. Companies like Slack are posing tremendous threat on the large companies like Microsoft and others who are moving and following steps behind them. Market opportunity is huge, and also over-the-top service providers are launching services for video and collaboration. We just announced a PR today with a service provider in Brazil that is using SwitchRTC for upgrading their voice services to video and collaboration. Video is huge, and you can see what Cisco is saying about video in 2020, and also Facebook is talking about the fact that in 5 years, they will be all about video. So delivering real-time video to a large audience is required by many applications. Consumer video sharing and many other verticals like online education, enterprise trainings, webinars, gaming, gambling, homeland security, and smart cities, and even IoT. All of these are solutions that require real-time delivery of video to the browser, and CDN solutions do not provide this solution today. They do not do a good job because they're using Flash, which is dying. They add delay to the video stream, and they do not allow actual real-time video interaction to bring people actually on stage. So the solution today that CDN companies are looking for is browser-based and real-time, and the market opportunity is very, very big. So this is where Google and WebRTC comes to play. 5 years ago, when you wanted to build a video client like Skype, it was very, very complicated because of all the technologies you had to include on the client side. I know all about it. I was VP product of Radvision, a NASDAQ company that did video communication products, and we did exactly these solutions. So Google pulled out the plug 5 years ago when they open sourced WebRTC, took it to the internet standards, added it to Chrome, and the major browsers today are supporting WebRTC. It's used today by billions of people. You're actually using WebRTC without even knowing about it because it's in Snapchat, in Facebook Messenger, Hangouts, WhatsApp, Skype for Business, many, many, many more. So Google, when they introduced it, they said, we're taking care of the client. You take care of the server side. And that's exactly where SwitchRTC comes to play. We are a cloud-native, WebRTC-based, modern, selective forwarding unit that is built in a scalable architecture. Servers can be distributed globally. We have a customer in the US, video sharing for consumers with tens of millions of users that are using our solution today for their new features, and we're scaling our solution along the time. We have a cloud-distributed cluster of servers for broadcasting. We have paying customers today. We're looking for revenue. We raised some money, but we're looking to raise in order to increase sales and accelerate the development. Thank you very much.
So is this just simply you're making it possible to scale real-time video? Is that what this is?
It's a bit more than that. Okay. It's used in two major segments, I would say. One, large-scale communication, real-time communication. Think of a conference, but very big. The example I gave about the consumer video sharing, in that case, everybody is sending video, and they make a decision in their application who is seeing who. It's very, very complicated to do that, and you need a cluster of servers to be able to do that, and that's what we provide them. And a lot of flexibility that I don't think that anybody today can provide exactly what we're providing there. They're already reaching today's scale that no other solution with WebRTC in the browser is capable of doing. That's one area. The other area, what I said about online education and gambling and all of those things, they require a few presenters and thousands of viewers to view it. And sometimes they want to bring somebody on stage, let's say to present his work or to ask a question by video. Okay? So that's also something that CDN cannot do today, and all the CDN companies like Akamai, Lamlight, and all of those are looking for solutions that are based on WebRTC. Okay?
How do you make money, or how do you think you will make money?
We're already making money, actually. We're selling. The model is, there are a few stages. Stage number one, where we're at right now, we're providing technology, licensing, and monthly payment that is based, recurring payment that we already have today from a few customers, that is based on the capacity, the concurrent capacity that they're using. Okay, it's a few thousands of dollars as the base price for it, and we have a free customers already paying that, and license fee that is, of course, higher than that. Second stage, we will have a service. That's part of the need of the development that we need to do and the need to raise more money. And then we will be very attractive also for the CDN companies. Today, we're attractive to them as technology. In the future, we'll be attractive as a service. And we're already stealing customers from large service providers. We just Today, he stole one from Telefonica.
How does your service differ from Facebook Live?
Facebook Live is using RTMP, which is Flash-based. At the end of the day, they will move away from it. Now, but of course, it's a great solution. I'm not competing with Facebook. But my customers, the one I gave you as an example before, with tens of millions of users from New York, they are competing with them, okay? And they need a solution, technology, to do that. What we give them, you cannot do with Facebook Live. In Facebook Live, it's one way, and it's with a few seconds of delay. In our solution, it's hundreds of milliseconds of delay, and you can bring somebody on stage. They can actually have people interact with the presenter by video.
Okay, thank you so much, SwitchRTC. Okay, up next, let's meet a guy with the goggles from a smart swimming company that is called Ovao. There you have it.
There is a common attitude that people wearing goggles look smarter. But this is not the reason why I'm wearing these goggles now. Hi, my name is Aldous, and I'm delighted to introduce you a smart swimming company, Ovao. When second gen of Apple Watch was introduced last year, swimmers all over the world thought that finally they will have a proper tracker. But guess what? It is useless, as well as other wristband devices, because of a simple reason. Real-time feedback is not available while you are swimming. In order to check your performance, you need to stop, lift your wrist, wipe your foggy goggles, and then try to deal with the numbers that you see. That sucks, doesn't it? So I'm very proud to introduce our solution, Ovao Virtual Training Assistant that can be attached to almost any swimming goggles. It provides real-time coaching and enables you to train smarter. It's very convenient to train with Ovao. Just select a training program from our app, attach the device to your swimming goggles, and then follow a color-coded instructions on your training intensity. After your workout, you can analyze most important swimming performance parameters. There are 33 million of active swimmers in our target markets, and 24% of them are currently using activity trackers. That amounts to a market value of $500 million. A number of activity trackers is expected to triple by year 2020. In addition, as per our validation done with 400 swimmers, 2 out of 3 of them confirmed their willingness to purchase virtual coaching device. We are going to launch on Kickstarter already this September. Later on, e-tail platforms will be used as go-to-market channels. We're very proud to have collaboration with the Lithuanian Swimming Federation, as well with one of the leading research facilities in Europe, InnoSport Lab, where our devices are being tested. And that's not all. A big consumer electronic retailers, Best Buy and MediaMarkt, already spotted us. Currently, our device is being showcased in MediaMarkt stores in the Netherlands and Belgium. In our team, we have 2 brilliant biomedical engineers, Justinas and Marius, both awarded in a number of international engineering competitions. A marketing guru, Camille, founder of her own marketing agency, and me, having more than 20 years of experience in sales and business management. We are currently seeking to expand our team with an embedded C programmer, as well as with app developers. We're also seeking for a seed investment of 400K that will help us to finalize with the development and produce the first batch of our devices. Join us and contribute to raising a new generation of Rūtos Meilutytės and Michael Phelpses. Thank you. Your questions, please.
So what's the price?
We expect the retail price for the first year would be 190 euros.
How did you arrive at $500 million market size? What was the logic? It's 189 times the number of swimmers, or how?
No, it's according to the survey done by PricewaterhouseCoopers. 24% of the people are using activity trackers. So we came from the active swimmers that 24% of they would be using any type of activity trackers. Then we multiplied by some average price and come to the $500 million market.
I guess you would have to take into account that some of them use the activity tracker just to figure out how much energy they burnt, and really the hardcore swimmers that want to improve their performance, these ones are your customers, so it's probably a bit smaller.
Actually, as we are, it's not a regular tracker, it's a virtual coaching advisor. So what does it mean? As it was mentioned during the presentation, we would be supplying it together with the preloaded training programs. Those programs would be done for different type of goals. For elite athletes, maybe not so much useful, but for competitional swimmers to improve their performance parameters, let's say for triathletes to improve their endurance, and for fitness swimmers to burn their calories most optimally. So in general, we're targeting quite a wide audience of swimmers.
Okay, thank you, Ovao.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, sure. Okay, let's continue, guys. The next startup is called Paysolut. So Paysolut, you have 3 minutes. Be sharp.
Thanks. Hello, everyone. My name is Vitanis. I'm a co-founder and CEO of Paysolut. And Paysolut provides a mobile banking platform for fintech companies. So suppose you want to start a payments business. You can assemble a team, spend many months developing software, learning from your mistakes, developing partnerships, and working on your license. Or you can come to Paysolut and use our expertise, our platform, our business connections, and a payments institution license to launch in 2 months. So this is a solution. We provide a platform which is mobile first, so you get apps branded as yours, you get integrations, you get a back office system, and you get an interim payments institution license. Our clients are, we see our clients as medium and small banks, also startup from fintech industry, telcos, and any fintech startup that wants to enter the mobile banking market. We have clients in Somalia, we have clients in Ivory Coast, also European Union, companies who already built their customers base and want to utilize it, tapping into the industry, into the banking industry. We did some estimations based on the investment that fintech startups get around the globe per quarter, and added the small banks, telcos in the emerging markets, which we target, and we come up with the obtainable market numbers like this. We know that there are a lot of competition in this market, but we think that our competitive edge is about integrations, about time to market, and we plan to earn money by charging a platform launch fee, the monthly fee as a software rent, and we charge per transaction too. As the next steps, we plan to launch also the P2P lending as additional module on top of the payments functionality, move all software to cloud, and launch the automated installation on premises for those startups who need that. We have a team of technology gurus, banking gurus, and entrepreneurs who have experience of 10, 15 years in the domain. So we serve future unicorns, future fintech companies want to challenge the banks.
So the time is up.
So how much is the monthly fee and how much is the transaction fee?
It depends on the client and the solution functions that we provide.
But for example, can you give me some numbers?
Okay. It could be something from 2,500 to 3,000 euros per month, like a monthly fee.
And the transaction fees
Transaction
would be?
fee is 75 euro cents per transaction.
So this helps in speed to market, but how sustainable is the solution once they climb the learning curve with you?
Could you please repeat the question?
Yes, how sustainable is the model once the client climbs the learning curve and gets the benefit of speed to market?
We help them to scale up. I mean, our platform is scalable, so we can add additional functions, and we also ensure that the client has all the features that he needs going along the way.
So I get that up front, and then 3 years from now, do I still need that service? Because you've already taught me. So how do you make sure that how is the model sustainable?
We not only taught a company who wants to use our platform, but we also run that company business on our platform. So of course we can change the vendor at any time, but we do the best to keep the client as all other companies do.
You are addressing pretty narrow market with small number of incumbents, right? So how are you planning to drive the growth? Because you showed like the market numbers, it was like $56 million. So it's quite small, and the sales cycles with banks or banking-like institutions are like nightmares. So how are you planning to address that? How are you planning to drive the growth?
When we have the software as a service on cloud, we will have like fully scaled to that point. We will sell. We will increase our sales team. We will contact the banks and companies and telecom companies directly. I know that you know the life cycle, the sales cycle is long, but
okay, and it's time. Thank you, Paysolut. Okay, so our next startup has lost its way somewhere in Lithuanian woods. So Pixevia is out of the game, so please note that. So, okay, our last startup today, the youngest presenter here on stage who is in love with hammocks. So he called his startup Yellow Hammock. Please welcome on stage. Whoop, whoop.
Good afternoon, everyone. It was so exhausting standing there. So maybe we can do a thing. I'll order myself something to drink, and at the same time, you'll be able to see the platform. Does that work for you? Okay, let's go. So Sapiegos Bistro, our local restaurant in the Vilnius Tech Park, is using our product. So they have a chatbot. It greets me with a greeting message. It gives me the menu. Let's ask for it. We get all the menu. We get salmon, peach. Look, that peach apricot lemonade looks real well. Let's use it. The quantity, we select it, nothing else. Let's check out. My location is pre-made. My payment information is pre-made too, so I don't have to do anything else. Just click pay. So let's do exactly that. And there was no need to install an app. It's all on your messenger. So it's convenient, it's rapid, and it's conversational user experience. It's way more rapid than apps that suggest the same thing. And comparing it to other apps, it's 48% better conversion done with A/B testings compared to the best guy in the market of pre-ordering stuff. But it also offers great opportunities for Facebook advertising, so you can use it to its full potential. But the main thing that we want to suggest is what Giedrius, our barista at Vilnius Sapiegos Bistro, sees. So he sees this clear and easy dashboard that he can customize, and there's no need for a separate device to use it. It's clean and customizable and has great user experience and can be connected to other devices, so multitasking for the win. And this dashboard is already seen by all of these. Pasco Kino Teatras, Jurgis and Draconas, Homes.com, only to name a few. We have 18 customers. We launched on the 1st of May, and we already have 12,000 in revenue this month. And you should trust us too. But who exactly are we? So I'm the CEO, the customer experience designer. I'm an ex-NASDAQ worker. Martinas Drobulis is our artificial intelligence engineer that has some sweet AI touches to our products. And Vytautas Mikalainis is doing the interface. He's our CTO. But the market is really crowded. We have Chatful, we have Motion AI, and a lot of big players that are in this market because it's so great. Chatbots have huge potential, so we have to compete. Our main advantage, scaling. In fact, this morning we contacted Waffle Lab. We made a chatbot for them in 5 minutes, and they are using it right now. You can try it out if you want to. Thank you very much, guys. I'll be more than happy to answer all of your questions and visit us at our booth. Thank you. Oh, look at this. Thank you, Waffle Lab. Questions?
I know that I asked this from you earlier when we had a discussion, but maybe you can describe to others as well that what is the main advantage, or why would, let's say, a cafeteria or bistro use a chat-based service instead of Volt or some kind of other aggregator application which has already large audience?
Okay, so it's already in your messenger. That's one of the biggest advantages. You don't need to download any app. Then there's the opportunity to use Facebook advertising to its full potential. So you can get a lot bigger reach without spending more. Thank you.
How did the team come together?
Okay, the team came together at a hackathon. We came together at the Rise and Hack hackathon. It was 7 months before. Yep. Through that time, we've worked together. We got to know the team. It's awesome. We're like a family. More questions?
Okay, thank you, Yellow Hammock.
Thank you very much.
You have to give me a sip later. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our third round of Startup Battle powered by Triniti.